All right, happy holidays to you. It's my hope that you had the best of Christmas and looking forward to a great new year. After that break, I'm here to keep you posted as to what is happening in the world of news. We have lots lined up for you as always, just checking up what is happening on this festivity season. My name is Alela and we go straight to it. But sadly, we begin on a sad note where a police officer has been killed and several civilians injured following violent clashes over communal land, a subdivision in Kibiko, Kajiado West sub-county. The officer was part of a security team escorting surveyors who were erecting land beacons on Christmas Day when they were ambushed by rowdy youth. Now, police say the youth armed with arrows, spears and other crude weapons attacked officers and civilians, leaving several people injured. 2 motorcycles were torched while riders were assaulted with pangas. Now, 7 suspects have since been arrested and are expected to be arraigned in court on Monday. The clashes are linked to a long-running dispute over the subdivision of 2,800 acres of land valued at approximately 100 billion shillings, a process that has fueled leadership wrangles between rival factions for years.
Ile shida itakupata usipokuja kujisema ya kwamba ulinunua shamba fulani. Lakini nataka kuhakikishia kwamba kama ulinunua shamba na huna document na ndio watu wanazuia, maana tunajua watu wameuza shamba zaidi ya 10 hapa, tafadhali kuja utuone tukusaidie. Kwa sababu hatuwezi nyang'anya watu haki yao. Hakuna mtu ambaye anahamishwa kwa hii shamba. Hiyo ni kitu mnapata. Watu wote watapata haki yao kulingana na vile umeishi, na hakuna mtu anahamishwa. Hiyo ni propaganda ya kutafuta namna.
I want just to say they should stop yapping those unethical rhetorics in social media. If they have anything to say, can they put a very good statement in the right way? They are leaders. They are led by a CC. They are led by the senator who is on the fence yesterday. He's pretending to be on both sides. I want to tell him clearly, as trustees, we don't need your help. We are giving land to our members.
And now, as Kenya edges closer to the 2027 general election, a new InfoTrack end-of-year poll shows that if elections were held today, President William Ruto would emerge as the most preferred candidate. According to the poll, 28% of respondents say they would vote for President Ruto. However, a significant 35% remain undecided, and former Interior Cabinet Secretary Fred Matiang'i follows with 13%, while Wiper Party leader Kalonzo Musyoka posts at around 12%. And Bekasi East Member of Parliament Babu Owino and former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua attract 7% and 5% respectively. The poll further shows that political party support remains highly fragmented, with no single formation commanding a dominant national backing. And now the United Democratic Alliance, UDA, leads with 23%, followed by the Orange Democratic Movement, ODM, at 19%. And now the Democratic Citizens Party, DCP, records 6%, while Jubilee stands at 5%. Public confidence in the IEBC remains sharply divided following recent by-elections. 31% of these responses say that the polls were not free, fair or credible, raising fresh concerns over electoral trust ahead of the 2027 general election. The survey also reveals that Kenyans will base their 2027 vote largely on economic survival, with the cost of living, unemployment, corruption, and overall economic stability emerging as the most decisive issues. All right, we proceed to the next story where former Mungiki leader Mine and Jenga, alongside a section of Kiambu leaders led by Kabete parliamentary aspirant James Wanjohi, have called on leaders and residents of the Mount Kenya region to remain united and speak with one political voice. The leaders spoke at Njenga's Kitengela home during burial preparations for his father, the late Stephen Kamunyi, who passed away at the age of 101. They emphasized the need for cohesion, calm and issue-based politics. They urged residents to set aside differences in the interest of peace, stability and a unified political direction for the region.
Tungetaka kuona watu wa Mount Kenya wametangana. Tunataka watu wote wa Embu na Umeru, hata wote ambao wamezaliwa katika mlima, tushikane tuwe kitu kimoja. Sauti iwe moja. Tukienda hapo Laikipia kuzika baba wetu Stephen Kamunya Njoroge, tuamke tukiwa na umoja wa mlima. Sababu sasa kuna haja mtu achukue mlima nusu, mwingine nusu, mwingine nusu. Tunataka wote tuwe pamoja kwa ajili sisi sote tumetoka katika sehemu moja.
Ningewaomba na niwasihi watu wetu wote wa Mount Kenya ambao wanaongea lugha ya Mount Kenya, tafadhali tushikane, tuwe kitu kimoja na tuwe sauti moja, na kikapu ambacho kitakuwa ni kikapu chetu cha kuweka kura kitakuwa ni kikapu kimoja. Mimi toka nizaliwe sijawahi sikia ama ona Mount Kenya ikigawanyika. Tumekuwa tukiweka kura moja, na kwa hivyo nawaomba kwa heshima kubwa sana, hata katika uchaguzi ambao unakuja tuwe watu wa moja.
And residents of Mbekenya and Kahuruku areas in North Kinangop, Nyandarua County have raised concerns over delays in the construction of the Ndunyu-Njeru-Geta Road. More than a year after it was launched by President William Ruto, the residents say that the president assured them the busy road would be completed within 8 months. However, 13 months later, the project has stalled. Contractors are absent from the site and the road remains in poor condition, prompting demands for answers. Now, responding to the concerns, Nyandarua woman representative Faith Gitauri assured residents that the government remains committed to reviving and fast-tracking the project that is for January. She equally attributed the delays to contractual concerns, which she said have now been resolved.
Alituambia tutengeneza hii barabara. Mpaka sasa hii haijamalizika. Alikuwa amesema ataijenga na miezi 8. Sasa ni miezi wa 13. Hatujaona faida yake.
President alisema atatuwekea lami, bado tumegojea tu. Juu alisema hakuna mtoto anazaliwa na miezi 2. Lazima tugoje paka miaka 5 tugoje tuone kama atatuwekea lami. Tunamuomba tu tukinyenyekea atuwekee lami.
Kuna zile ahadi nimewa promise. Kwanza ni hii barabara ya kutoka Ndunyu-Njeru kwenda Geta. Contractor right now hayuko, lakini kutoka Januari ataanza kazi na hii barabara itamalizika. Na zile barabara zote ambazo zimeanziwa hapa kwetu Nyandarua, by January contractors will be back na zote zitatengenezwa. Najua imekaa sana, najua kumekuwa na hitirafu hapa na pale, lakini ni na pia wakaaji wa hapa mkuwe patient kidogo, kwa sababu contractor anakuja na hii barabara itamalizika hivi karibuni.
Bumula Member of Parliament Jack Wanami Wamboka has urged Gen Zs, particularly students in universities and colleges, to stand up for their rights in order to safeguard their future. A Member of Parliament says young people have remained silent as their rights are undermined, warning that continued silence will only perpetuate oppression. He called on youth to be more proactive and vocal in defending their interests. And Wamboka also cautioned against the misuse of social media, noting that reckless online behavior has cost many young people employment opportunities. He urged youth to instead use digital platforms, that is for economic empowerment as well as personal development.
Where's the direction of a ward, a constituency and a county? Musijiangushe. Musijieke tu hapo chini. I want you guys to be fired up and people, the world will listen to you. Mukiwa wanafunzi, stand for your rights and we will be with you. Hatumusikii kabisa. Na that is why the movement ya wanafunzi Kenya mzima iko chini. During our days, comradeship, comrade power was power. Ilikuwa inatoa Moi State House, tunasimamisha tunasema maneno yetu, mambo inaendelea. Msikue tu ati mnangoja mtu akikuja wanamuita kwenda mikutano, kukuja kuweka buses kwa colleges kumpeleka kusikiza mikutano. Msikue hivyo. Some lady was appointed on tourism and regulatory board. But immediately wakaenda kuangalia social handles zake. Today if you go for an interview today, by the time you start doing your interview, part of the conditions, kuna secretariat inaangalia social handles. What you post on your social media, on your Facebook, on your what. That is just a word of advice for you. You may think you are doing this because you are young. Apana, that thing will affect you. Be responsible users of social media. Many people have lost jobs.
All right, and of course, that very story should take us for a short break, Mr. Director. All right, we pay some bills and then we come back with that, with more.
No more excuses. It's time to rise, grind, and own your mornings. Join Coach Shadrach Omer every Monday to Friday from 5:30 to 6 a.m. only on TV47. Full body workouts, zero equipment, maximum results. Start strong, stay strong. TV47 Fitness with Coach Shadrach only on TV47. Looking for the perfect way to kick off your weekend?
Pole. Hiyo ni salamu ya Mluya kabisa.
Tune in to Friday with Betty, the most exciting show on TV.
Betty, one tear gas. Betty, I don't know where this guy's going.
From the latest news and trends to unforgettable moments.
I mean, you know, nakubali.
Friday with Betty is your go-to show for a fabulous Friday night.
Theological, meteorologist. What is that word, Willis?
Tune in this and every Friday at 9 p.m. and let's make your Fridays unforgettable. Only on TV47. Enjoy uninterrupted live streaming of your favorite programs on TV47 and Radio 47 on the go with our new mobile-friendly website. Experience the future of broadcasting. Visit www.tv47.digital or scan this QR code and stream your way to endless news and entertainment. Welcome to the home of untold stories.
This is Kenya's #1 talk show, Dr. Fureke tonight. My name is the Eagle himself. Dr. Fureke is my name.
We are flipping the script, but guess what? Or should I say, guess who is taking over tonight's show?
Anyway, furahia umekaa na kasipuni. CP unit ni Punet.
So you guys knew about
Piga.
Sawa basi. I say man, that don't give you the whole time.
want to go back to brokenness.
Never.
I just love the high life. Siwezi taka kuimagine ati nimesota.
You have to watch to find out. Tune in every Wednesday from 7:30 p.m.
Next time you need fresh lemon juice, microwave a lemon for 7 to 10 seconds. Then roll the lemon back and forth under your palm on the counter. When you squeeze, you'll get more juice from the lemon with way less effort.
Start your day with Relationship Wednesday from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. with Ann Odida. Dive deep into the dynamics of love, friendship, and family as we explore the stories that shape our connections. Then satisfy your appetite with Tasty Wednesday from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. where Anne serves up delicious recipes, cooking tips, and the latest food trends to inspire your next meal. Relationship Wednesday and Tasty Wednesday every Wednesday, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. only on Morning Cafe.
Welcome back. This is TV47's News Now. Now, a faith-based community organization in Kisii has appealed to well-wishers and the county government to establish a rescue center for reformed street children, especially during school holidays. Speaking during a street children mentorship program at the Pentecostal Assemblies of God Church in Kisii town, officials from Kingdom Child CBO said that many children relapse into street life during school recess due to the lack of a safe place to stay. They noted that children in rehabilitation centers and schools often have no home to return to, exposing them to drugs, crime, and other social risks.
Like seriously, wengi wanaenda shule, lakini wakifunga shule wanaenda wapi? Wakifunga shule, yes, a lot of them are outside there. Hatujakuwa na wao. Lakini they tell me, madam, nyinyi mnasaidia. Lakini si mtusaidie mahali pa kukaa tu, at least niende shule nikirudi kukaa hapa. So I'm just requesting maybe the government, the county government, please help us with a place where we can always have these kids so that at least they can be reformed, at least somebody can always be with them, they be nurtured.
We urge the county government, if they are able to. Right now we have got students who go to school, boarding school. When they come home, you know, they still go back the street until the reopening of school so that they can join back again to school. If the county government of Kisii, our governor, Simba Rat, could hear this, please make an arrangement, give us a house where you can host these students who are studying and who are in school.
Wengi wenye wako hapa hivi ni orphans ama single mother children. Because orphans wakati wazazi wamekufa, mnaachwa hapo. Mnaachwa maybe na maanko na mashosho. Nobody is ready to take care of you. Nobody is ready to take you to school. Nobody is ready even to cater even for your basic need like a meal. So unapata amaona tu acha nitoke hapa hivi niende town, maybe nianze kubeba mzigo ama nianze kufanya 1 2 3 things ili nione kama maisha yangu itazidi kusonga, naingia kwa madawa za kulevya hivyo, na hivyo ndio maisha inaisha.
Parents and guardians, especially in pastoral communities in West Pokot County, have been urged to guide their children responsibly during the festive season to protect girls from early pregnancies, FGM, and early marriages. Speaking at Kapenguria Referral Hospital during a Christmas visit to patients, that is, US-based Kenyan philanthropist Dr. Naomi Kendegor said many girls in the region denied opportunities due to misguided parental decisions. She called on parents to play a more active role in protecting and empowering their daughters.
Tafadhalini wazazi, mupatie watoto hiyo nafasi ya kufanya ile kitu yenye wanapenda. Usipangie mtoto wako hii na pengine anapenda kufanya hii, na msiwakazie ati yo kwa sababu umefanya hii sasa tena umetoka kwangu sasa. Hiyo tafadhali tupatie watoto, tuwahimize, tuwafunze kwa njia ya upendo, tuwaonyeshe kwa njia ya upendo, na sisi pia tuko example mzuri, kwa sababu wazazi wengi watoto wanafanya vitu ile wanaona, si ndio? Vitu wanafanya, unaweza ambiaje mtoto usikunywe na wewe uko unakunywa? Tuwasupport watoto wetu, tutafute opportunities kwa watoto wetu pia, sawa? Tafadhalini wazazi, mupatie watoto hiyo nafasi ya kufanya ile kitu yenye wanapenda. Usipangie mtoto wako hii na pengine anapenda kufanya hii, na msiwakazie ati yo kwa sababu umefanya hii wewe sasa tena umetoka kwangu sasa. Hiyo tafadhali tupatie watoto, tuwahimize, tuwafunze kwa njia ya upendo, tuwaonyeshe kwa njia ya upendo, na sisi pia tuko example mzuri, kwa sababu wazazi wengi watoto wanafanya vitu ile wanaona, si ndio? Vitu wanafanya, unaweza ambiaje mtoto usikunywe na wewe uko unakunywa? Tuwasupport watoto wetu, tutafute opportunities kwa watoto wetu pia, sawa?
Mwala Member of Parliament Vincent Musyoka has called on Kamba leaders to align with the Kenya Kwanza administration, saying cooperation with the government is crucial for attracting development and resources. Now, Musyoka, who also serves as UDA Organizing Secretary, spoke during a bursary verification exercise at Makutano Primary School, attended by over 6,000 students from universities and vocational institutions. He said his proximity to President William Ruto's administration has enabled him to deliver tangible benefits to Mwala residents, particularly in education as well as community development.
Comrades, nataka muelewe siasa ni interest. So kama Mwala mnapata interest zenu ziko mbele kupitia kwa rais na Kawaya, nyinyi mnapaswa kukwamilia hapo, kwa sababu kuna watu wanatafuta mabarabara bado hawajapata, lakini wanataka kuvurusha rais. Wao wakiingia pale ile nafasi ambayo mimi nashikilia katika Ukambani leo, hiyo nafasi itashikiliwa na mwingine. Na hizi vitu ambazo mnaona zikiwa rahisi sana, zikiwa so easy, they will go to other places. Comrades, lazima nyinyi mkuwe werevu sana. You must protect your interests. Kuna watu ambao tumesomesha hapa, tumewasaidia na bursaries wakasoma wakamaliza shule, lakini kwa sababu wamemaliza hawaoni haja ya nyinyi kusomeshwa. I am one of the very few members of parliament wenye wakimtaka rais wanamfikia kwa rahisi sana, na ni lazima tuchunge huo uhusiano, kwa sababu hata wakati unaona wengine wanatafuta serikali, hakunanga sababu nyingine ndio uweze kutetea watu wako wakuwe mbele.
All right, we get sporty, where sports has been highlighted as a powerful driver of opportunity and economic empowerment, with parents urged to play a leading role in identifying and nurturing their children's talents, that is from early age. Now, the National Olympic Committee of Kenya says that investing in young athletes at the grassroots can turn raw talent into sustainable careers, positioning sports not just as a recreation but also a viable pathway to success locally and internationally.
Children are going back to school and in 1 week's time, and I want to say this: it's very important for the parents to know that extracurricular is actually now paying a lot. We are not saying as National Olympic Committee that curriculum should be avoided during this period of education or during their careers. What we are trying to say is every talent counts. And as a leader and as a president of the National Olympic Committee of Kenya, I want to encourage the parents and all the stakeholders in realizing that our children, through the extracurriculum talents, we should exploit that. We should support them at all costs. We should put funds available to ensure that We scout, nurture, and develop that talent. The talent every child has in this country matters, because those are our ambassadors, those are our children, and we need to support them in whatever angle they choose themselves to pursue, because it is through the pursuance of that talent that, as a nation, we get to build a reliable nation.
Spectators will be allowed to attend the Safari Rally Shakedown. That is for the first time since the event returned to the World Rally Championship calendar. A major milestone ahead of the 2026 edition set for March 12-15 in Naivasha. The changes include a fully Naivasha-based itinerary in line with the new FIA regulations, an accessible shakedown venue near the service pack, and route that is adjustments aimed at enhancing fun experience, safety, as well as operational efficiency. Kenya will host its 6th consecutive WRC Safari Rallies since rejoining the championship sometime in 2021.
Visa stage is just on the highway, it's just off the highway. So if you're driving up to Nakuru, if you're just coming from Nairobi into Naivasha town is on your left, Nawisa is on your right. We actually start the shakedown towards the entry of the prisons. And we have a huge population of people in Naivasha who live around there. And we're expecting a very huge crowd to come and actually watch something that has sort of been run in the dark. So we have a shakedown this year that will be very, very much public. And you've got to remember the shakedown is actually televised live globally. So I think we expect the Mwananchi in Naivasha to really, really enjoy themselves for the first time, because they don't need a 4x4 to go to the shakedown. They can just walk across the road, catch a matatu to there, walk from Naivasha town, it's probably 1 or 2 kilometers, walk into the start of shakedown and watch the cars up close and candid.
And Victor Osimhen starred as Nigeria became the second, that is after Egypt, to qualify for the AFCON knockout following a dramatic 3-2 win, that is over Tunisia in FES. Now the Super Eagles looked comfortable, that is after racing into a 3-0 lead. And now, of course, with Osimhen opening the scoring before Captain Winfred Ndidi and Ademola Lukman added to the tally. In other matches, East Africa rivals Uganda and Tanzania settled for a 1-1 draw. Senegal were held 1-1 by Well, 1:30 p.m. East African time. I hope you continue enjoying your relaxing days. I'll be coming your way later on with more news that is at 9 p.m. But make sure you keep it at TV47. My name is Linda Alela. We close this news now at this point.